All right, guys. So about a week ago, me and Christina went to a yard sale on a Sunday. Now, I don't know what this lady would have had on Friday and Saturday. She said a lot was taken, but we found some gems as far as vintage lenses. Now, I've shot vintage lenses years ago, haven't really done a whole lot with them, but she said that Friday and Saturday, a lot of, I guess, photographers or content creators, whatever, kind of cleaned her out. But we did find some gems. Now, this was again about a week ago, and I shoot on Canon R6s and R5s and C200 and stuff like that. So I still have EF mount lenses with my Canon L series, and then I have adapters on these cameras that are EF to RF to EF, and then I have like the little neutral density thing built in. So anyways, I wanted to make this video last week, but I didn't have anything as far as like mount wise to go on these old school Pentax lenses, but they came from Amazon. They just got here. I screwed them on. So I want you guys to see what we found, and then I'm going to tell you what we paid. Now, I'm the type that if I go and find like an absolute steal at a yard sale, I'm always like, I feel bad. I want to give them a little bit more money. But this lady was super old. She said her husband, I guess, did photography in like the 70s and 80s. But anyways, this right here, it's hard to see in here. This is a 135 3.5, and I don't know how to say the brand, Asahi. I'll go outside and kind of show you guys. I mean, this lens is like, immaculate condition. I was shocked. $5. $4.99, had a little green sticker on it. It was like a garage sale slash flea market, but $5, she wouldn't take any more from it. This little piece here it's the gray piece. I'm not sure how the focusing is gonna go here, but I got this on Amazon for 15 bucks. And what it does is it essentially takes the K mount and it makes it like EF, so it'll just go, right onto my camera real easy. So all in all, basically $20 with the EF. So that right there is 135. I did find this also on eBay for 69 and like 49. So I do have a duplicate coming, and then I have to obviously get the EF adapter K mount to EF. So I might start doing weddings with like these crazy old school manual focus lenses. And then this is a 70 to 210, also with the EF mount. So again, I can just put this right on my R6s or R5s and I'll be good to go. I mean, just so smooth. So these would be good. So it's f4, 70 to 210 f4. F4 is, it's not 2.8, it's not 2.0, but whatever. F4 is still going to be good, especially if you're at like an outside wedding. You don't really need a whole lot of light. Man, white balance 5600 outside with a Ninja on the R5s or R6, you're going to be good to go. This right here is also the exact lens. It's not as smooth, but I like to shoot pretty tight. So I'm gonna basically use this as a 200, because again, when it comes to personal vows or just vows in general, or even toast, whenever someone's talking, I'm always on tripods, and I'm pretty much all the way in at 200 on a regular 70 to 200 Canon. These $10 and $10. I was like, please let us give you more. This is a steal. And she's like, no, I just want them gone. And she was like, we had so many lenses Friday and Saturday. We got there kind of the tail end on Sunday, just going through the neighborhood. And I was like, we got like, I think we had like 50 bucks, 40 bucks cash on us. I'm like, let's just, you might find a cool baseball card or something collectible wise. I don't know. But she had all these old lenses, man, and I was freaking hooked. This one here, it actually had a little filter on it. So I'll probably take that off when I shoot. But this is a this is a 24 millimeter Pentax K Mount. Again, Asahi. I don't know how to say that. I don't want to say it and say it wrong and get destroyed in the comments. But 20, you could put this on a gimbal. I mean, again, it's all going to be all manual focus, but I've always been manual focused even when I rock the 1DC, which in my opinion is probably still the greatest camera ever, even though it's only 422 8-bit. But that 1DC was bare bones minimum. That's up in Cincinnati, actually. I might have my niece mail that down and put these old lenses on a 1DC. This one, again, was just 10 bucks, 24, 2.8. It looks like maybe I might be able to clean. This looks kind of hazy. I don't know. But the lens is, I mean, it looks great. It's probably, you can't really see, obviously, but I was just freaking floored. So this came with the little adapter, or not, whatever this thing's called, the filter, I guess, just the clear one. And then this is, I don't know if this is how, oh well, it works. And then we got a couple more. This one here is just, it just says Pentax A. It's a 50 1.7. I don't have a EF mount for this one, but 10 bucks, 1.7, 50. So I can't use this. It looks like it's in pretty decent condition. I don't really see anything crazy on it, but I guess they had a couple of Nikon cameras back in the day, because these are all Pentax. Some say Asahi. I have no idea what that means, how to say it. And then this one here is a 55 1.8. And I did get a EF mount for this guy here. This one was either 5 or 10 bucks. One of the 50s was a little bit cheaper. I don't know why. I hope they work. We saw them and I was like, dude, we've got to freaking load up on these. She had a couple of other ones, but they didn't look to be the best condition. She did have a lot of, like, I would say probably 80s or 90s Canon stuff that didn't look obviously like a modern Canon, even EF. They were EF mounts, but they were like, they kind of look like these, but they said Canon on them. I don't know what they were exactly, but anyways, we got all these lenses for like 40 something bucks. I mean, an absolute steal. And then I do have another 135 coming from eBay. And then I'll have to get, obviously, the EF mount for that one. And then I'll get the EF mount for that 50 1.7. And then we're just going to go out and just film whatever we can possibly film. Again, I don't know if these are going to work. I did put them all on the cameras, the ones with the mounts, and I didn't notice anything. I didn't go outside during like the golden hour ordeal or get any like haze or any of that cool stuff, but I know a lot of the vintage lenses kind of have that quote character. So I'm pretty pumped to see how that goes. And if all goes well, let's say I probably get a 35 because I feel like that's just a good one, a good prime to have. But I would love to start offering weddings like heavily discounted in case I, for some reason, fumble the bag with focusing because it's all auto or all manual, and I don't want to be like held, liable. But anyways, the goal would be have like a modern package and then like a vintage package. And then to really like juice it up is when you're in the editing process, put together like a 16mm film grain, 35 modern, classic, all the different film kind of samples that you can put in your editing software, and then on top of these old school lenses. I think that would look really freaking cool. So let me know what you guys think. I think it was 45 bucks maybe for all, I don't know, something, it was under 50 bucks for all of those lenses. Do you think we did good? I feel bad, but they wouldn't let us, they just wouldn't take any extra money. But oh my God, if you are in the Tampa area and you went to that yard sale on Friday and Saturday, oh dear God, I cannot imagine what lenses you guys would have, because she said they had a lot, and not just the Nikon, or not just the Pentax. They did have a ton of Canon stuff, but I just wanted to get the whatever the Asahi. I did do a little research on it yesterday, and apparently that was some like luxury brand in the 80s, and it was originally, that was like the owner or whoever owned Pentax, that's what it was called originally. But I didn't see any of the takumar. I don't know how to say that. I don't know if that's even right. But I do know that that's like the premier lineup of that company, ASAHI. So I didn't see any of those, but I'm sure that they were there.